Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. I know many of you are waiting HRM, Human Resource Management. Yesterday I have recorded, but due to mic fault, the recording was not good. Once again, re-recording today. Anyhow, Human Resource Management subject is very easy and also important subject, because if you go to any field, if you work as a finance manager, or if you go to marketing field or any field as a CEO of any organization, you must have some knowledge about human resource management. What is this human resource management? How does it work? A complete guidance you are going to get today's video. Introduction. If you understand today's video, in the coming classes it's quite easy, damn easy. You can work out, and few vocabulary you have to learn. That vocabulary, if you know and if you understand the concept, damn easy subject. Now let me come to that point. What is human resource management? Human resource management means this management is dealing with the humans. In every organization, what is important? Humans are important. Everything comes later. If human is good, means employees. Employees are good, employees are working well, automatically everything goes smoothly. So this employees management is, we call it as a human resource management. How the employees are working, what is the job given to them, how they are working, and how is their performance, good, bad, any facilities, any troubles, any kind of changes, any updates, any developments, any future training, like all these concepts related to the employees. This is the main task of the human resource management. Ultimately, remember one thing. Human resource means employees should work properly towards the goals of the organization. Taking the employees towards the goals of the organization. Ambition, something is there for the organization. That something has to be achieved by these employees. This coordination. Coordination is important. That is the main task of human resource management. If you see in any organization, without HR department, without human resource management, you will not find any organization. Whether it may be a small organization, medium level, high level, or maybe MNC. Global wise, if you see also, human resource management is compulsory must. What is this human resource management? In two lines we can understand. It's here, just focus. Human resource management is the function of business organization. Human resource management is the function of business organization which deals with people related issues. This is going to deal with the people related issues, like what kind of issues? Issues like recruitment, first recruitment, then after that compensation. Compensation means fixing up their salary package and everything. Then development, how to develop the organization, how to develop the employees, then which will be automatically development for the organization. So that development, maintenance, how to maintain the organization, everything, office to factory and everything, transportation, and in the same way factory facilities, uh, and hospitality, canteens, washrooms, everything comes under this. That is why we say it as a maintenance. And performance management, how is the performance of the employees? And appointment, we have to recruit the employees, so to whom we have to appoint. That appointment, training, after appointment few training is required, training and then firing of the employees, training, developing, promotion, demotion, and then firing. All these concepts I did not write, but a few points you have to remember. So this, all these issues are going to discuss in the human resource management. Got an understanding? Very interesting subject. Now today we'll focus on the first features, characteristics or nature of the human resource management. If you understand the basic information, then try to understand characteristics, nature, or you can say it as a features, anything. Meaning is same. So if you understand this, you get more understanding about the human resource management. Very easy to remember. So mainly human resource management is going to deal with the issues which are related to the people, which are related to the organization, which are related to the facilities. Okay. So if you understand about these characteristics, comprehensive managerial function. Comprehensive managerial function means human resource management is dealing with all kinds of people. All kinds of people. Did you remember in a business organization we discussed about levels of organization? Lower level, middle level, higher level. The same thing. Here, all levels of people are going to be handled by the human resource management. Lower level, what are their problems, how they are working, middle level, higher level, like all people are going to be under the protection, under the guidance of the human resource management. That is why we say it as a comprehensive managerial function. All kind of people they are going to handle. Next one, this human resource management is people oriented. People oriented means employees who are working in the organization. People oriented point of view they are working. So people in the sense employees any kind of things, like right from the recruitment, after recruitment appointment should be given, where they have to be placed, what is the job to be given to them, and how they are working. That comes under the performance appraisal. If they are working very well, something should be given, incentives or attracting them or making them to stick to the organization. Okay, that stability. If they are not working, then demotion or firing, all these things related to the people who are working in the organization. This is the main function or main feature of the human resource management. People oriented. Then task oriented. People are okay, but their job which is related to the task of the organization, that is why task oriented. Every organization is having some kind of targets, ambition. We want to achieve this, we want to come to this level by end of 3 months, by end of 1 year, by end of 5 years. Like some tasks are there, whether it may be short term or long term. So the task oriented, they are going to work. They keep the task or ambition of the organization towards that. They track the employees' work and they take the employees towards the achievement of the task of the organization. That is why human resource management, they have more clarity about the organization. Task oriented, they are going to work. Next one, development oriented. Development oriented means whose development? Here development means you can consider into 2 points. One is development oriented towards the individual. Another one is group. Development individual. Individual means, example, say I am an employee of one organization. About my work, about my task, about my development, about my problems, everything is considered, everything is noted by the HR department. If I have any problem, I can report, I can take their suggestion, I can give a complaint. Like individually, if one organization is having, suppose say 100 employees, organization is having 100 employees, each and every employee, their biodata, their task, everything is noted by the organization. Like HR, not just one person. Human resource management is not one person. Group of people, department, HR department will be there. So they'll be considering, they'll be knowing, they'll be dividing the work, and they'll be focusing on all to the 360-degree level. Each and every, I'm an employee, in the same way 100 employees, job, work, and what kind of problems they are facing, how is their growth, that development of individual. And also group wise. Group wise means, suppose say we have department wise, purchase department, finance department, and production department, sales department, like different departments are there. All the department, one department if you take, that will become a group. Group wise also we are going to consider it. So development, individual, and group. You will find sometimes unions also in organizations. That comes always in the lower level. Okay, 4th class employees point of view. That unions also comes under the groups only. That is also they are going to consider. That development is also required. That problems also required. That problems also to be solved. So that's development oriented. In the same way, future oriented. Human resource department always they work for the future point of view. Present anyhow it's running. Past whatever is happened, it's over. Any minimum thing is that from the past you can learn something. According to that, you have to plan for the future. So main goal is that future is important. Future point of view, they'll be planning for the organization. They'll be planning for the organization, like how many employees are required, how much production is going on, and if there is any technological changes, updates, new strategies that is to be implemented, we should not be less, so that other competitors will come and overtake us. No. So that is why future point of view, always keep on planning, never stop planning, never stop forecasting the future. That is why we say it as a future oriented point of view, this is going to work. And in the same way, global oriented, as I told you, human resource department is not just in one country or one state. Everywhere, globally, wherever you go, even underdeveloped country also they have implemented, they are implementing it, because the need is like that. A company CEO or board of directors, they cannot control the organization, they won't be knowing all the problems. Simply for that purpose, human resource department is established and they'll take care of everything. Their duties, functions, all these things we'll discuss in depth, but anyhow remember, it is globally it's working, not in one country or one state. Everywhere, wherever you go, you'll find that human resource management department. And next point is that HRM is a staff function. Human resource management, it is mainly focusing on the staff. Staff means employees. So employees point of view, they are more focusing. If employee is getting any problem, they'll be reaching to the human resource management. They'll get a clarification in that way. So HRM is a staff function. Last one, continuous. Human resource department is not for 1 month, 1 year or 5 years. It's a continuous. Continuous how long? As long as the organization is working till the end of the organization. Continuous process. Continuous process. Because managing is not just for 1 month or 2 months. It has to run. Show must go on. Who has to run the show? Human resource department. Human resource management. So these are the main features. Easy to remember. First one, comprehensive managerial function means all levels of people they are managing. Then after that, these points, people oriented, task oriented, department oriented, future oriented, global oriented, all oriented. How many orienteds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People, task, development, future, global. Then 2 points. It's a staff function and continuous. Is it to remember? Yes. If this is over, now let's focus on the scope of the human resource management. Scope of human resource management, it has mentioned in 3 points. Who has mentioned this? According to Indian Institute of Personnel Management. Indian Institute of Personnel Management, they have mentioned scope of human resource management in 3 points. What are those 3 points? One is personal aspect, welfare aspect, industrial related aspect. This you can say it in triangle also, like this. First one is personal aspect, welfare aspect and industrial related aspect. Personal aspect, it means, let's focus on personal aspect. Personal aspect means it's related to the employees only who are working in the organization, who are concerned with the organization, who have relation with the organization. That is why we say it as a personal aspect. Employees, okay. So personal or employees point of view, what are the things to be focused by the human resource management? Few points you have to remember. One is manpower planning. How many employees are required? Manpower planning. If planning is over, then what to do? Recruitment. Recruitment means giving an advertisement in newspaper or through a channel, right way, through websites. If recruitment is over, then next selection. Selection is over, so and so employees we have selected. Then placement, where we have to give the placement. Placement is also over. Then before starting the job, every employee need some induction. This we call it as orientation also. What is this induction or orientation means? It's an introduction about the organization, work culture, when it got established, what are the aims of the organization, what is the production of the organization, where are the branches of the organization, like CEOs or related branch managers, everyone is going to speak, and it is just like an understanding about the organization. That is, we say it as an induction, or you can say it as an orientation. Next one, transfer. Somewhere, some branch, some employees are required, skillful employees are required, whom we have to transfer, taking the decision properly. Okay, that is transfer. And after that, promotion, to whom we have to give the promotion according to the performance of the, I think this is not required, so according to the performance of the employees, promotion. For that, performance appraisal is there. That's a measurement of each and every employee, how they are working. According to that, we'll give the promotion to whom? Eligible person. How much? When? Everything should be decided. In the same way, if not working, demotion. Promotion to the eligible person, demotion to the lazy, lethargic people. In the same way, termination. Not required to the organization. Their services are not required, not working, or presently organization need not to take the services of the people. Then that is the point of termination. And training and development, sometimes the same skills will not work out. We need to update the employees knowledge also. For that purpose, training and development, to whom, when, how much time, who will give the training, how many days, like what will be the fee structure, everything is also job of the human resource management only. Okay, training and development. Layoff and retrenchment. Layoff means firing employees. Layoff means mass firing. 500 employees at a time removed from the organization, fired from the organization. That is layoff. Retrenchment. Retrenchment means decreasing the employees. Suppose say in one department 20 employees are working in one department. All are paid good salary, smart, handsome salary. So in such case, can't we make it to 15? Can we take the work of the 15 employees who can work like 20 employees? Yes. When we think yes, that's called as, the thought is retrenchment. Are you getting it? Retrenchment. Then in the same way, next, wages and salaries administration. Wages means employees who are working in the factory. Salaries, employees who are working in the office. Their wages, salary administration is also part and parcel of the human resource management. And also remuneration, incentives, etc., etc. All these things related to the personal employee point of view, personal aspect. Getting it? Employee personal aspect is over. Next, what? Welfare aspect. Welfare aspect means organization welfare point of view. We have to consider few aspects. Welfare of the organization. Welfare of the organization point of view, what areas we have to consider? First thing is that working conditions. Working conditions and amenities. Working conditions, amenities such as canteens. Okay, how is the food facility? Are we providing proper and quality food at reasonable rates? So that's canteen. Crutches. Crutches means if human employees are there, they can take care of their children in the crutches, baby care centers. And the restrooms, lunch rooms, are we providing properly or not according to the strength of the employees? That is also duty of the human resource department. And also housing means cleaning and making the environment neat and tidy, professional environment, that is housing. Transport, transportation for the employees, transportation for any kind of things like getting the material and packing, selling, and transportation point of view. Every total transportation is, it's the duty of the human resource management. Medical facilities, education, health and safety also. first aid and minimum doctors they have to keep in the organization, and their safety is also important. Safety point of view, suppose say fire accident possibility is there, so what are the precautions you have taken, that is also their duty. Recreation and cultural facilities, etc. Recreation means some refreshing activities, monthly once or yearly twice or thrice, taking all the employees to any resorts or picnic tour, or sponsoring any program. So conducting cultural activities in the organization, or conducting any what do you say, personality development classes, some stress management classes, something. So this is also duty of the human resource management. So this everything comes under the welfare aspect of the organization. Personal is different, welfare is for the entire organization point of view. Now what else is left? Industrial related aspect. Industrial related aspect. These two are related to the organization. Inside of the organization, employees and organization, that we have considered. Now industrial related means few aspects out of the organization are there, that is also has to be taken care by the human resource management department only. What are those aspects means? One is union management relations. We have industrial law, separate law is there. So according to that law, union management relations, how are the relations, how it has to maintain. If anything in harmony is going on in the organization, that has to be set right by the human resource management. They have to be alert, they have to take care, they have to maintain a good relations, so that management should not feel any kind of trouble. So that's about the union management relations. The negotiations, ups and downs negotiations, and collective bargaining, these topics we are going to discuss in depth in the coming classes. Then grievance handling, if any problem comes, they have to tackle it, they have to handle it. So because they are expertised in that field, grievance handling and disciplinary action. Disciplinary means anything, minimum to maximum level also. Everything comes under the disciplinary action. Employee is not regular, daily coming late, late Latif. Then some disciplinary action to be taken on the employee. Or some employees who are not working, simply coming and going, disciplinary action. Misbehaving, action. Disputes, action. Like anything it can be, we can go in depth. Disciplinary action and industrial disputes, any disputes related to this industry, that is also to be taken care by the human resource department only. So in disputes instance, inside of the organization, it can be outside of the organization. That is the reason in every organization you will find chartered accountants and also company secretary people are also appointed. Any disputes are there because they are expertised. They'll be cope up with the human resource management department and they'll take care of the disputes. So this kind of industrial related aspects also to be taken care by the human resource management. How many aspects are there here? Scope means 3. Personal, welfare, industrial related. With this class, today's concept is clear. What is human resource management, how it deals, what are the aspects, what is the scope? Am I clear? Screenshot, yes. Stay connected. In the coming classes, I'm going to cover a lot more topics. And don't forget to share these videos. Check out the playlist for more subjects. Don't study just before exams. Before exams, just revise it. Okay. So see you. Good luck.